About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, getaway day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Here's Rajay Davis now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Time now for a glance at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 1 for 3. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, David Peralta having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 3-1. Oh, he ripped this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Striding in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think they have to be hoping to get more out of Logan Forsythe. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Yasiel Puig comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch is an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Puig stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he looks at ball one. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1. On 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's gone 4 for 9. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Travis d'Arnaud. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Duvall is there, and he puts. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he is in there. Digging in now, Logan Forsythe. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Changeup in for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Missed with a slider. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It's swinging, and this winds up hitting the first base bag. And they're going to get an out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. Dodgers leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's only 1 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball 1. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 35.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Justin Verlander. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back to the mound and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rajay Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. Lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff doubles. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Seager is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him to go down swinging there. Corey Seager becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger, runner in scoring position with two gone.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 1-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. They're up 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Peralta has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball, and Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The next 3-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Philly. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off the 4th inning.
First pitch on its way.
Yasmani Grandal.
And it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Next up for Los Angeles, Adam Duvall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Just missed with a breaking ball. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's 1-2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. At the plate, Jason Worth, a base hit in his first trip.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Darno has it, and he makes the throw to first. Goodwin is retired, and there's one away. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball one to start the at-bat. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Taylor becomes out number 2 this inning. Yasiel Puig stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0. Here's Corey Seager. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Verlander sets his sights. Here it is on 1-0. He takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duvall arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Odubel Herrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Rajay Davis. A fly out and a single for him so far. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Herrera, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Rose, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Now the 2-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Luis Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Cody Bellinger will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cody Bellinger becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Yasmani Grandal is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Part of the order. 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. Digging in once again, David Peralta. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And it's now a 5-2 game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Jason Worth.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, Matty B, no one outside of Jason Worth has seen more pitches per plate appearance in the last 5 years in the National League. He likes to take them deep in the count.
2-1 the count to Jason Worth. The 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball out.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different. But to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, so this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
That ball wasn't actually smoked, more of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Tommy Joseph will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-1 home. Drilled to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brandon Morrow will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Justin Turner will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. J.P. Crawford will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 2, J.P. Crawford.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 43.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And the pitch. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
It begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Justin Turner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that one just missed outside.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Full count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
Taylor.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains 5-3.
Number 46.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Three and 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Goodwin is right there, 1 down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig on the run. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a... In now is Yasiel Puig. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Grounded back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Nick Williams is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Pulled toward right center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Franco is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Looped over toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I don't care how you find your way on the ninth inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the... looking for the blast.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Franco, base runner at first with one out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and they're at 2 down. Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Batting .500, 5 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field.
Goodwin's in pursuit.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Justin Verlander struck out 10 in the losing effort. Kenley Jansen